Hi, Dr. Greg Pat here again, physical therapist from PT Made Simple. In the last video I talked about leg exercises you can do when you're sitting in a chair, and now what I want to do is talk about exercises you can do for your upper body while you're sitting in a chair. So, to start, what I like to do is start again, most distal part, and kind of work my way up. So, I like to start with the wrists, so I rest my forearms on my knees, and I'm going to start with some wrist extension. So I'll do 10 to 15 reps of this. Say it's like you're revving a motorcycle. 10 to 15 reps. That's going to work all the wrist extensor muscles on the back of your forearm. And then what I like to do is I'll flip over and I'll do some wrist flexion. He's going to work all the flexor muscles of your forearm. So what I'll do, nice and steady, 10 to 15 repetitions of this. And then I'll move on to the elbow. To the elbow, what I'll start with is some elbow curls, working on your bicep strength. So curling up and down slow. 1. And same thing for all these. I'll do 10 to 15 repetitions. And then I may add multiple sets as they start getting easier. And then if that's still getting easier, you can start to add, if you have any hand weights, like 1 pound hand weights, you can start with that and kind of work your way up. If you don't have hand weights, if you just fill up some bottles of water, like a 16-ounce regular pull and spring bottle, that will supply a little bit more weight to kind of make these a little more challenging. So nice and easy, 15 there. Then we'll do what we call like a tricep extension. So you're going to be up like this. And you're going to straighten up the arm. 10 to 15 of these. This is going to work on the back of your arm, called your tricep. Very important muscle for when you're pushing, like to getting up from a chair or anything. Your tricep is very important in doing that. So 10 to 15 reps. If you can't get your shoulders up in this position, you can do the tricep exercise another way. What you can do, I'll kind of turn so you can see, but I call it like a tricep kickback. So you try to get your arm here, and then you straighten your arm back. So if you can't get it overhead, this is another way to target your triceps. Just want to make sure your upper arm is not moving. It's just your forearm. It's not this. This part is kind of glued to your side, and you're just kicking back. So, and you can do it on both sides, but if you can't get into this position to do it, then next best is coming back like that. So that will work the back of your arms for the triceps. So far we've done the wrist extensors, the wrist flexors, the biceps, and the triceps. To work on the shoulder, you have what's called your big deltoid muscle that comes in the front of the shoulder, and there you have an anterior part of your deltoid, a middle, and a posterior back part of your deltoid, and all those will do different things. So to target the front of the deltoid, what you would do is you would kind of come raise straight forward. So 10 to 15 reps of these, as high as you can. Even if you're only getting the arm up to this high and you're struggling to do that, that's fine. That struggle is the muscle contracting as hard as it can, so that's going to get stronger. So we'll do these. And then to work the middle part of your deltoid, what you want to do is you want to come up to the side. Call it a fly. Coming up. 10 to 15 of these. We're going to start with 10. And if you do these every day, be surprised at how strong you'll get. I think that was around 10. So, and then to get the back part of the deltoid, what you want to do is almost try to bring one arm backwards. So I'm right on the side, like that. Just showing you so you guys can see. Just try to bring one arm backwards. So then we just worked front of the deltoid, the middle part of the deltoid, and the back part of the fibers of the deltoid. So that's going to get that. And then what I like to do is kind of work top of the shoulder, your upper trap muscles. What you like to do is called a shrug. So just shrug up and down. It's 3. Going up and down, work on the top. Good. Top of the shoulder. And then to get into some of the rotator cuff, some of the rotations, what you're going to do is you're going to try to rotate out and then come back. Rotate out and back. Rotate out and come back. Try and do 10. Just like this to start. And when you do it, you want to try to pinch your shoulder blades together. Like there's a pencil between your shoulder blades. Pinch that pencil right between the shoulder blades. How this helps work on posture. I do want to go back to the middle deltoid one, the fly. If that is too hard for you, another modification you can do, it's like a chicken wing. So you just kind of come up to the side with the elbows bent. It'll make it a little bit easier. So if you can't really get up that way, start with this and then eventually work yourself up going that way. So that will kind of target most, if not all, of the upper body shoulder muscles and forearm muscles. So just to review, we have your wrist extension, your wrist flexion, your bicep curls, tricep extension this way or that way. We have your forward raises. We have your lateral raises or the chicken wing. We have kicking backwards. Again, you can do both at the same time. We have your shoulder shrugs. And then we have kind of rotating out, keeping your arms kind of glued by your side, elbows right by your side, forearms rotating out, pinching the shoulder blades as you go. So give those a shot, work on those. Again, you can do these every day. Start with 10 reps, work up to 15. Then you can add more sets throughout the day. If that starts getting easy, if you can get your hands on some small hand weights, you can do that. If not, can of soup, fill up a water bottle full of water. Any of those will kind of add some more resistance to kind of keep that challenge, to kind of keep that muscle getting stronger and stronger. So I hope that helps. If you have any other ideas what you want to see, just leave a comment below. Thanks.